Hello guys, so today I'm very excited to share with you guys this Intcrown Advanced Portable Car DVR. So this is the best dash cam I have had so far. It's all based on the resolution, and it's just the greatest one I have. I don't know it by memory, but I'll be showing you guys later on how it performs during the day and nighttime, so you guys can just get a general idea of it. So this is the box, and I have the dash cam actually charging right now because it doesn't hold the charge. Like several dash cams, they only last for like 30 minutes max, I think, just on its own battery, so it has to be plugged in. So while that's charging, I'll just show you guys how the box looks like. So it has tiny icons in here. Here, cycle recording, so that's pretty cool. You don't really need to go into the dash cam or remove the SD card and delete files because it gets full. So it just constantly delete the oldest file and overwrite it. So it has, you can set the date and time. It has a microphone and motion detection. The motion detection isn't the best, but it works. It works well. It doesn't detect everything, but it's like 80% of the time it works. Pretty good. So like I said before, the dash cam is missing here because I have it charging. So this is the suction cup. It has the GPS thing here, and I haven't used it yet because I haven't downloaded the software that it's needed. So I'll leave that on the side. It comes with the car charger, pretty long. And so the suction cup here, I kind of broke the top part. So on top of here, it actually had the connection for the USB, this port to charge it. So it was like this. And I didn't tie down this cable on the side of my car, like going down, so it doesn't get in the way. And so I threw my backpack on the passenger side, and the cable was kind of got stuck to my backpack, and it pulled it down, and it was like this, and then boom, pulled it down. So it kind of popped this thing open, and yeah, I broke that. So I was thinking of soldering it, but I kind of lost a piece now, so I can't do that. But it's okay. This is not the only way to charge it. The dashcam has its own charging port, and this suction cup is pretty good. It works well. So all you do is just touch like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring the dashcam. So here we have the dashcam. So it turned off. See, it's motion detection. So this is what it looks like. So it's Super HD, 1296p by 30 frames per second. So here's this speaker here. So if you want to play the videos from this dashcam, you can do that. It looks very nice. This is your HDMI input. It's a mini HDMI, and then you have your charging here and your GPS. So when you're ready to set this up, you can just plug it in here, so it can be connected with your dashcam. And you have this orange button here. It's for a hazard button in case if you're using the GPS, so you can know, like if you press it, like if it's an emergency or something, you can press that just to record. We have that in record. So right now I have this set to the highest resolution that it offers. So here are the buttons. This is to power it on, power it off. If you have this playing right now, you can actually change and turn off the mic. So by pressing this button here when you're recording. Okay, just keep turning off. So I'm just gonna go leave it. Okay, so I have it plugged in now. So here, if I press this arrow button, it turns off the mic and on. That's only when it's recording. And the OK pauses and stops. Stops and starts a new recording. Okay, and then so that's that when you're recording. So you can stop it. I can use my menu button, and here you can change the resolution. So here we have this 21:9, 16:9, HDR. So these are the resolutions we have for this dashcam. So right now I have it at the highest. So if you do have it at the highest, you're gonna have to use like a bigger memory card if you want to hold more stuff. But again, this has a cycling recording, so it doesn't really matter unless you want to keep a very long chart of recording. So right now what I'm using is a 32GB micro SD card from Samsung. I like this. It has a 48 megabytes per second reading. It's pretty fast. Okay, so let's go back to the menu. You also have the image quality. So you have fine, normal, and super fine. So right now I have it in fine. You have a time lapse, so you can pick any of these times. And right now I have it off. Your meter mode settings, center, average, spot. So I have mine on center. You have anti-flickers, auto, 60 Hertz. I have mine at 50 Hertz. Stamp settings, so date, you can change this. Date, time, driver ID, and I already put my driver ID. So then we also have your loop recording, so how long you want it to be recording for before it loops again. So that's 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. I have mine at 5 minutes. So it's going to be recording at 5 minutes intervals. So you have your 8S detect. It doesn't really work as well, so I have mine turned off. So this kind of beeps when it has a little lane thingy with some white lines, and if it detects a car like merging into it really close to you, it starts to beep. But sometimes it just suddenly beeps out of nowhere because of like signs, I think, or I don't know what's going on with it. But I have mine set to off. Then you have your G sensor your G sensor. You have mine set on medium, low, off, high, medium. Oh, that's that. Your motion detection, here is that thing I have turned on. It works okay. It's not the best, but it does work. Then you have your microphone here, on and off option, but you can also just turn it on and off from here. And you have your park mode, and I have mine on. So whenever it senses being on park, it'll turn off. And then with the motion detection, if it detects anyone walking by, it'll turn back on. Okay, now let's go to settings. You have your language settings here, English and other languages there. Okay, so Spanish, no, it's English. Car volume tells you your information there. System mode. Driver ID settings, so you can name this, and I already named mine. Time setup. You can set up your time. Time zone set. Format your memory card right away from there. Default settings. So that's that for the dash cam. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it up and show you guys a video and clips of how it does during the day and nighttime. So I'm gonna go ahead and test this out. Sorry, this might be a kind of a long video, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut to it. Okay guys, so I'm taking this dash cam for a joyride and let you guys see the resolution of it and how good the quality is. So I'm very satisfied with the quality and I really like it. I'm not sure about you guys, but if you guys find this quality satisfying, I highly recommend you guys getting yourself one of these. They do cost around $100, yeah, 99 something with Prime shipping on Amazon. So it's quite a few bucks there, but I think it's worth it. It records very good, has a nice recording. So you guys can see the trees and the grass. They have a nice bright green. The color is very vibrant. Also the signs are legible. You can see the signs here. If you get close to a car, you'll be able to see their license plate number. That's a plus sign. This light's taking forever. I've been here for like 3 minutes already. I put something like this. 3 minutes isn't much, I know. But it's kind of hot in here. So it is just all these signs. And here we come to another street light. You see everybody passing by. You guys can capture everything. It's nice and smooth. So I really enjoy this dash cam. I have another dash cam that I'll be reviewing. Is touchscreen aviation dash cam, 1080p, I think full HD. The colors on that one are a bit washed off, so that's why I like this one, because this one's like, just, I don't know, I find it appealing. It's more on the warm side. Don't know where I'm going. So this is how the dashcam performs during the nighttime. This dashcam doesn't have its own source of light, so how well it performs is going to depend on how good your headlights are. So the range and how wide your headlights are and how bright they are is going to depict on how well this dashcam can capture everything around. So as you can see here, we have some street lights, so that illuminates most of the streets, and you can see the signs on the street. Also, you can read the signs to the left and to the right. They're pretty legible now, and you can see most of the things that are well lit. So if you're coming into a street that has, like, say, the freeway where there's no street lights, or sometimes there are, but there's hardly any street lights in the freeway, it's going to be kind of difficult to capture your surroundings to the left and right. You're only going to be able to see what's ahead of you, which is pretty good. But if you have some wide angle lights, then that's pretty good. It's gonna make this camera capture more. So now you can see incoming cars. You can see all that stuff. You can also still see license plate if you get really close to the car. So in case someone hits you, say in front of you, and it still ends up being in front of you, you can capture that. So you can still capture anything that happens. So the quality is pretty good during the nighttime too. It's not the best, but I like it. So this is how this is. It's pretty good dash cam. I like it a lot. So this is in the city driving nighttime with well lit streets. It's pretty cool. Okay guys, so I'm gonna cut this video short. I know it took up a lot of time, but I think this dash cam, it's one of the greatest dash cam I have so far, like I said before. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video and get the chance to get your hands on one of these, because they're pretty good dash cams. Alright, thank you guys.